What's up everybody and welcome to the XA Power Assisted Armor mod. As you can see, it adds in this armor that's a good cross between power armor and regular armor. It's a good middle ground and pretty powerful in its own right, along with adding in a headlamp. So right here we do have the regular combat suit version. This is more or less just the normal version you'll get with a backpack. So this one does have like the backpack option. And as you can see, it does look a lot like the X01 armor. That's because it is based off the X01 armor. It is more or less a like kind of slimmed down version. It's much closer to your body, not having the power armor frame around it. It does look pretty nice. It is does clip in a few areas, which is not the most ideal thing in the world, but it's not too bad, especially when you're playing. You don't really notice it as much. Around the back, as you can see, we do have the backpack and all the other storage options. Again, I'm using the backpack version of this mod, or of this armor, so there is another version that will have less storage options. It still has the big backpack on the top, but all those other ones are missing. I just really prefer this one. I think it looks a lot cooler, especially over the normal X01 armor. But that's actually not all. We also do have a Hazmat version right here. So as you can see, we have some nice indicators on the chest and all that, as well as this is an Institute version. So there's an Institute version of all the armor. So the backpack, the regular combat, and of course the Hazmat one that we're using right now. It is just taking it and making it white and giving it a few Institute logos all about. But as you can see on the bottom part, it is more or less the same. So on the back of the Hazmat suit, we do have those two big tanks. And as you can see right there, as we slowly zoom into it, we also do have the option to put the helmet on the back. So this is another option you have, and it's basically just placing the helmet on the back. One thing I do really like about this is it's actually using the helmet slot. So when you equip the helmet, it'll come off the back and onto your head. So it's not like you could have both on the same time, which I do really like. And here we have just the normal Institute suit with the helmet. As you can see, it does look pretty nice. Obviously, you want some better undergarments than what I have, but you can also do some cool stuff in the Armour Workstation with this. So in the Armour Workstation, it is a little glitchy. It's showing as the T60 armor, which is, I mean, even if it just showed as the X01 armor, I think that would be a lot better. But we do have a few different paints we could do, which are just going to change the different like resistances we have and all that. It has all of the normal power armor options. So as you can see, you have all those. You also do have all the different power armor options, like in this sense. So you have the targeting HUD, the VATS matrix relay, etc., etc. And then finally, we do have all the different headlamp colors, because it does come with a headlamp on the different armor. So that's a nice little addition right there as well. On top of that, we also obviously do have the regular chest pack armor. So this is going to be for the combat suit, like the singular armor piece, not just the helmet. And you have kind of the same stuff going on. You can actually put a jetpack on it, which I thought was kind of funny. There's no jetpack that appears. You could just suddenly fly, which is kind of interesting. But otherwise, all these are the standard vanilla options there, as well as you can make it a different model. So as you can see, Model F is basically going to be the equivalent of the chest piece of T60, I believe the mod author said. So that is like to say your whole armor is equivalent to just the chest piece. So I think that's actually probably the best middle ground you could find between power armor and not, because it's still way better than regular armor. But yeah, so and then we do also have all these other ones. Obviously, you have the helmet mod, that the one that goes on your back, just to get if all the pieces are painted and that kind of stuff, as well as you do have some Tesla coils, medic pump, and a stealth boy, which I'm not really sure. I guess it adds on to the other one, because this is technically still a helmet. So that is that, though. Those are all the pieces of the armor. So now we have the Institute one, so let's go check it out in action. Something I didn't even notice before, actually, if you look at the Pip-Boy, there's like a designated spot for the Pip-Boy, which is really freaking cool. I do really like that little addition. Like on the other side, as you can see, we have the gauntlet there. Oh, there's a person behind me. But on this side, we do not. So I did set up a bunch of Brotherhood of Steel for us to fight, because what better to fight in X01 armor? So they do have some modern firearm stuff. Oh, there they go. I was like, why aren't they fighting back? So I'm in God mode, only because I do like getting some cool VAT shots, as you guys know, and I'm sure these guys would destroy me with the modern firearms weapons. But let's see if we can't get a few cooler VAT shots. We are using a kind of sniper, I guess that's the best way to put it. That was the laser rifle, but now we are switching over to a Gatling laser. We're going to want to try and focus these guys down as much as possible, because we're frankly not going to be able to take them on otherwise, and you have to aim with this to shoot it. So they are going to be pretty strong. They are legendary Brotherhood Knights. I think they're just normal Knights though, so they're not the stupidly powerful version, but as you can see, just brute forcing them with this thing is going to do quite a bit of work, and I do have the perk that's going to increase your accuracy the more shots on like on the same spot. So as you can see, it should get a little bit more accurate as we continue to fire on the same people. And it looks like we're hitting almost everything. So there you go. There's a cool shot. Although it does look very reminiscent of the XO1 armor, I still think it looks pretty cool. As you can see, we're going to blow him down right there. And then we should hopefully move on to the third and final target. And oh, okay. Wow, we're giving him a little bit of overkill on that one. But it is, again, a really nice hybrid between power armor and regular armor. I like how you have all those little extra power armor additions. You have some of the backpack options that are going to give you a little bit of extra carrying weight. And all around, it does still look really nice because it's using the same textures and everything as the power armor. So you can kind of get that experience while it not being super overpowered. So in that sense, meaning it's not going to be as broken as just like flat power armor with you know, no balancing options, because you still have, you're not as powerful as power armor. You're like as powerful as one piece of power armor. How am I still not ready for a critical hit? I've been hitting the critical hit button like this whole time. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Oh, there you go. Oh, really? Wait, did I just cancel it or something? Oh no, there you go. That's the critical hit. I can't even see my character. Oh man. Alright, not too big of a deal though. As you can see, we're getting some pretty cool shots right here. They do have a lot of really strong weapons. I'm basically just standing here tanking it, which maybe not the best way to show off the armor. Let's show it for real. So we could turn my god mode off. Let's see. Oh, that's what I mean. See, I'm instantly getting destroyed, and that's because they're using the modern firearms weapons, which is pretty broken. As you can see, they are doing quite a bit damage. So yeah, they are starting to mow me down very quickly, and I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. I feel like you got enough action with the armor. We can get a few shots this way, but we're just gonna have to continuously pop stim packs. So that's it. I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.